Pistol came to us, me, Maserati Fox, rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the original Sex Money. And we was like, yo, nah, we don't need that. You know what I'm saying? Now we get it because what they said made sense. We was outnumbered. You know what I'm saying? Heavily by the Hispanics. But Mac, it never affected us. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Before anything, I held my own. Whatever house, whether it was Mod 9, whether it was 2, whatever house I was in, we held it down. We never felt the effects of that. I felt more of the effects of the racial shit when I became Blood. Go back to that. So we got approached, we dubbed it, right? A lot of people that don't know their history, here's a little bit of history for y'all. We didn't become part of the banner until 96. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now, a lot of people saying they got history, you know, they got shit written down, whatever. It may be a little chopped up. Anywhere between February, from my recollection, February. You get what I'm saying? 96. We are part of the first 8 sets of the UBN Nation. 8. Not 1, 2, 3. We are part of the first 8. So we became.
I think I heard about Sex Money like after like first was like non-trade and like GK.
Right, non-trade and all that. That's the original. All that they won a trade that date of birth. You get what I'm saying? But we still considered first generation because we part of the first 8. Mm-hmm. So we came. The Pistol said, "Yo, look, I'll take the offer if we could bring Sex Money banner under the UBN Nation. It has to be Sex Money."
Yeah.
OG Mac agreed to it. Sex Money Murder. Here we are. Unity was the biggest thing, was the best thing about the gangs then. The way it's divided is the worst thing about the gangs now. In the beginning, right? Sex Money was bigger than Blood.
I don't think too many people would deny that.
We were. And I didn't want, and I felt that was going to taint what we built. You know what I'm saying? What Pistol created. I was arrogant at the time. You know what I'm saying? Never conceded because I was always humble. But I was still arrogant and prejudiced. So I felt we were too unique. We were too fly. We were too flamboyant to be Blood. Blood was more like gorilla flagging. You get what I'm saying? And I'm like, I just want to fuck bitches and get money. You know what I'm saying? If you violate, you know what I'm saying? Then I'm a parallel park you. No ifs, ands, or buts about that. But I'm not with the flagging and the history of me. It's so crazy. Right.
Talk to Pete right now and give Pete what you want him to hear for the future when he does come home. Let's throw it out there.
What you created, my brother, you know, like all the times when me and you was passing poems back and forth in the feds and all that, when we was in MCC, you already know what I told you. I sat there and told you when you told me you was going to take that time, I cried. And I said, why would you take that time? And you told me, I'm not going to let these crackers kill my legacy. I got to live for my seed. I got to live for Mama Bear. You told me that. And I looked at you like you was insane. I couldn't believe it. I said death over life in prison. I said that. And I still stand by that, man. I still stand by that. But I understand, Pete. You told me, because you knew I was going to the state. You said, May. He gave me that name, Matt. Pistol gave me the name Matrix because Rob Lowe was tainted because of Robert Tucker. I'm Robert Hall. That's Robert Tucker. Both Rob Lowe, both official motherfuckers, both was in the Bronx laying it down, right? Rob Lowe is an original Bronx nigga, though. I'm Harlem Bronx, right? Yeah. But he got a stain on his name for, you know, cooperating, telling statements, whatever the case may be. I'm not gonna get into all of that. You know what I'm saying? He got to fight those demons. But everywhere, when everybody was pulling up at MCC, MDC, and I gave them my handle, they was looking at me like I was that Rob Lowe. You get what I'm saying? I had to put a couple of niggas on their back pockets numerous times because of that situation. Pete got tired of it. So, you know, me and Pete used to tell, you know, all the stories that we've been through together and then all the stories that we've been through separated. You know how that shit go when we in jail. You know what I'm saying? We tell stories. We reminisce. We do what we do. So I told him an incident that happened, you know what I'm saying? When I was beefing with an individual, this individual caught me slipping. I was walking with my daughter's mother. My daughter was like 3 months in a stroller. Dude caught me slipping. He had the Mac 10 on him. Right across the street. Only thing separated us was air. He let go the whole 33 at me. It was like I was in the Matrix because my legs was going this way, but I pushed my baby moms and my daughter in between two parked cars so they can get away. And my arms was like going like this. So Pete gave me the name Matrix. It was a joke at first. But then when individuals kept doing that, like mistaking me for that Rob, for the other Rob Lowe, and I kept happening to put hands on these dudes and go, he said, yo, that's it. No more Rob Lowe. You the Matrix. Now back to Pistol. Thank you for giving me that name. That's number one. And I did you proud with that name. Yeah. And you told me you got to be my eyes, my ears, and my mouthpiece when you go to that state. I've done that. I left the feds in 01, 02. I landed in the state. Got word to Gambino. Gambino said, yeah, I know who Rob Lowe is. I know who it is. I told Gambino, this is what Pistol won. I'm not here to step on your toes. I'm not here to do none of that. I'm just here to make sure Sex Money is ran right. Yeah. Me and bumped heads along the way. It got crazy one time where Sex Money was split like the Red Sea. Me and patched that up. Well, back to Pistol. Free Pistol Pete. Hashtag Free Pistol Pete. Always, man.
Free Pete.
Yes.
All right. Right.
Yes. I would want you to come home and create everything that we talked about, everything that we sat in that penitentiary and we talked about. I want you to stay on that path and create because you have a story to tell, man. You know what I mean? You have a lot to give to the world. What a lot of people don't know, when I was in Lewisburg Penitentiary, one of the toughest federal max penitentiaries in the world, DC individuals hate New York individuals. They hate us.
Yeah, I heard about
one of my biggest wars with the DC dudes, right? They respect Pistol Pete. They may not respect blood. They respect Sex Money Murder.